Well, good afternoon. We just keep getting these gorgeous pictures, and look at this contrast between the blue sky and the gorgeous white on the tree here in the St. Thomas area. Lindy shared this with us. Just love that photo. We've been getting so many awesome pictures and video of all of the frosty trees and objects from the fog that's been hanging around each day. So you can check those out at our gallery. You can access that right through our VNL weather app, or just head online to valleynewslive.com. Here's a look at the latest view. I've been focused in on this view in Fargo because we've got two things going on here. The sky's beginning to clear more. We're seeing more blue, and then behind the camera view, the sun's coming out. But then in the distance, there's this thin layer of fog still hanging around, still reducing our visibility, showing that there are places where we have some trouble with visibility still at this point in time. And that's looking to the northeast, right where we have those lower reports of visibility here. Here's a look at that. So this morning in the Southern Valley, we were seeing some patchy areas of dense fog. There has been some improvement since then. We're at 5 miles in Fargo, but Wahpeton still under 2 miles for visibility there. Over into Lakes Country, Fergus Falls and Elbow Lake at 2.5 miles. Where it's been even more on that dense, thick side is into northwestern parts of Minnesota and the Northern Valley here. And Highway 59, Hallock down through Thief River Falls, down toward Mahnomen, still seeing some issues with a low visibility, specifically Mahnomen, and then over on Highway 2 to Foston in eastern parts of Polk County, we've got some trouble with visibility. Crookston's at a 1/2 mile as well. So we're not out of the woods yet. You can see the air is calm. So we're not getting that atmosphere moving to help clear out that fog. So it's been a little bit of a struggle here, and it's going to be some time before we see that clear in some of those places. So more on the foggy side in some of those spots, while there are places that are enjoying lots of sunshine right now. Here's a look at our temperatures. It's 9 in Fargo, 8 in Grand Forks. So a cool start to the afternoon here. And a look at our visible satellite picture. You can see that we've got a good snowpack here. Can't really see the fog very well, except for if you look around perhaps the Red Lake area, just a little bit more diffused view of the trees surrounding the Red Lake area, indicating some of that fog that's going on. Let's expand the view around the country. We've got that storm system that hit the cities in Sioux Falls. That's moving eastward, now affecting more of the Great Lakes area. And then out to the west, there's that big storm we've been talking about hitting a California coastline there. And then heading down toward Frisco, looking pretty good. We've got the snow. You can, with the clearing skies, you can see how far that snow line goes into parts of Nebraska, and then it clears up and looks better through Kansas and Oklahoma and down toward Frisco if you're driving in that direction. And again, a reminder, we do have some icy roads in South Dakota if you're heading in that way. So here's a look at what to expect here for us in the valley today. We've got some fog hanging around. That will try to ease up, but don't be surprised if it's still just generally foggy in some of these areas in the northeast into the afternoon and evening. Now, heading into the 6 o'clock hour, temperatures after warming back into the teens this afternoon, getting back into some single digits. So a cool day today. Overnight tonight and into tomorrow, more of the same. We may see some areas of patchy fog develop yet again, and temperatures that are in the single numbers to a couple of spots getting down just below 0. Quick look at your Frisco travel planner. Again, we're seeing some clearing conditions in the central part of the country. We're looking at this is into Friday morning, tomorrow morning. And then as we get into Friday night and into Saturday, you may run into a little bit of rain the closer you get to Frisco because there's a storm system developing around that area. Be more in the form of some rain. Though you can see over into, by the time we get into Saturday night on the colder side of this, maybe a little snow back over into Missouri. So that's the one thing to watch out for with any travel heading down to Frisco. Otherwise, here in the valley, we're looking at some quiet weather through the rest of the week, into the weekend and beyond, into next week. Next chance for snow Wednesday and especially into Thursday.
Tell you what, all of that snow that we got in December, whenever I hear a quiet week, I am just so joyful for it. Like, I will never get tired of hearing quiet weather here in Fargo.
Yeah, I think a lot of us are ready for that break. Maybe you've got some cleaning up still to do from all that snow,
definitely.
and you've got a chance to do that now.
Yeah, Lisa, thank you.